Hello, dear friends. In this video, I would like to talk about how to connect to the universe. I would like to use this video to share the basic so that when I do a healing session and I ask you to connect to the light, connect to the universe, or sharing your breath with the universe, you know what I mean. And I'm sure that I will have to go over to explain it, but this video will act as the basic stuff that you can watch and practice and learn. It will help you tremendously with the healing process. So how do I connect to the universe? How do you connect to the universe? I connect to the universe in stillness, in silence, in my breath, or I should say with my breath. I connect to the universe in the light and in total relaxation. It is very important that we take time to connect ourselves in stillness and in silence. When I talk about stillness and silence, I mean meditation. In stillness and in silence, it helps us to calm down our mind. So just say if there is a bucket of muddy water, it's very cloudy. And if we just keep uh, moving the bucket, the water just look dirty, cloudy. We cannot see through. But if you let the bucket of water sit in stillness, you don't touch that water. Soon the mud will settle down and we can see that the water become better, clearer. So our mind is just like that. If we just keep running, thinking, charging our mind, we have so much stress. And that level of stress is continue to get heavier and heavier. In stillness, we just sit in silence. We just sit and breathe. Our breath will help us to come back to ourselves. Life is not about give it on out there. I believe to have a good life means we connect more to ourselves. So that is a good life, to have a good life. It doesn't mean to have a big house, to have a nice car. I don't know if all of that would help you to be happy. But if you can connect to yourself, soon you will have a lot of relaxation. You will connect more to yourself and connect to the divine energy. In Qigong, When I practice Qigong active exercise, I connect to the stillness. I connect to the silence. I connect to the emptiness. Qigong active exercise is a movement meditation. I don't need to move fast. I can just go slow. When you look at the sun, if the sun is actually in stillness or silence, my friend, every day, not only the sun, but the moon, the star, the planet appear to rise in the east and set in the west. You see, they look like they are in stillness, but they are not in stillness. They breathe and flow in silence. They breathe and slow and flow in stillness. They look like they are in silence, but they are not. We human supposed to be like that. I have the privilege, when I practice Qigong or I go deep in meditation, I always receive some teaching from up there. And they told me that humans supposed to breathe and flow in stillness, just like the sun and the moon. Because all of these cosmic energy, or the sun, the moon, and the star, they all synchronize to the universe. And that's how the universe moves. The sun and the moon, they don't plan anything. They just go according to however the universe send them or want them to do. Wow, I can talk more about that later. So now let's get back to this. So all of my teachers want me to go slow, but no one ever taught me to synchronize to the universe so I can move in stillness, in silence. Now, how do I connect my breath? I was told that I need to synchronize my breath with the universe. I need to breathe just like the sun, the moon, and the star. Because if you do it like that, you synchronize to the movement with the entire universe. You will become very relaxed. And relaxation is the key to healing. If you watch a video or you come to see me for a one-on-one session, and you have so much in your mind, you have so much anxiety, would the session be good for you when you are in that situation, or when you are in calmness and stillness? You will receive deeper healing. How do you feel about that? Now, one step further. Some people, they come to the session. I was able to help them to calm down their mind. They receive a very good session. They like it. They thank me for a good session. But when they go home, within a day or two, that calmness is gone. And then they just back like the way they used to be. So much tension, so much worry, so much thinking. All of that just to make the anxiety become heavier. So it's good to connect to the universe, not only when we receive a healing session, but it's good to calm down our mind and practice to be in stillness as often as you can. Just say every day, if you can just meditate a few minutes in the morning, and then in the evening, if you have time, you will do it another 10, 15 minutes. It will help you a lot, or at least once a day. Okay, so we will talk more about that. Now, how do you connect to the light? So just say if somebody have breast cancer and she doesn't practice Qigong, or nobody ever told her to connect to the light, and she doesn't, she don't practice Qigong. Does it mean really, is it true that people have to do Qigong to heal their illnesses? No. There's a lot of people out there, they were completely healed without practicing Qigong. Some of my clients, they could not afford to see me. So my suggestion for them is doing everything that we're talking about. So just say a woman have breast cancer. I told her to focus on the light, bring the light to the area where the cancer is. Fill up that breast in the light and visualize the light shining bright. Lot of heat, lot of light. And she just focused on that, send her breast a lot of love and light. Practice to do that as often as she can. And as she tunes in to the light, she can see that, she can feel that tingling sensation. She can feel that vibration. She can feel the heat. She can see the light. She patiently doing that. Keep doing that until one day when she looked at her breath became transparent in the light. So what does it mean? The breast became transparent in the light. It means the light take over the tumor. The light take over the cancer. So instead of spending time worry, thinking, sadness, fear, and talk to friends, do things. I rather see you to reconnect to yourself. Connect yourself in stillness. Connect yourself in silence. Breathe. Smile to your breath. Sending love to your breath. Sending relaxation to your breath and to your whole being. Fill yourself up in the light. You can just focus to your breath to fill up your breath with the light, or you can fill up your whole being in the light. You just stay centered yourself in the light. Make it a regular practice. I am doing that more and more. So that is the message that up there they want me to share with you today. Within the next couple of days, I will do another video and we will practice to meditate, to connect to the universe. And focus on stillness. Focus on the breath. Focus in relaxation and fill yourself up with the light. Thank you so much, everyone. Enjoy the practice. And if you like this video, please give me a thumb up and subscribe to my channels so you will receive notice when I have a new video up in YouTube. Blessing and love to you. Thank you.